Hello, everybody. Hope you guys are having a good Thursday. We will get started in a minute as more people roll on in. Yeah, let's go and get started. We got a few quick updates for the week. The first one is the first stream swap with stars is currently live and streaming with YGATA. Check out streamswap.io and find the pool to participate. NFT Natural was this past weekend. There are some updates posted from them there. Marketplace V2 enhancements are almost complete, and you will see the next wave of projects and different tokens to be listed coming out very soon. And there's a governance discussion space on Monday discussing some of the current proposals on Commonwealth, which include marketplace revenue redistribution, a protocol owned liquidity deal with Stride. And there's also a Commonwealth discussion on marketplace V2 incentives, which should be going up very soon. With that, let's go ahead and hear from our featured project this week. Welcome, Bytepop.
Hi, hello everyone.
Hey, yeah, how are you doing today? Welcome back.
I'm doing really great, thank you. How are you?
I'm doing great. Yeah, happy fall is right around here, and excited to hear what you guys have been cooking now since the release of the first Bytepop project. This one's called Sidekicks, right? And it's more of an animal-themed collection.
Yeah, so this time around with Bytepop, we would want to release a new concept. It's called Byte Pets, the Sidekicks. We're actually expanding our vision to be more universal and relatable. So starting from famous idols with Bytepop, now moving on to iconic cartoon characters and potentially exploring to even more famous and legendary figures in the future. So why we choose animals? Simply because we love animals. Who doesn't, right? And some of our Byte crew actually have our pets at home. With me personally, I have 3 cats actually that I love. So that's kind of how this idea got made. So we want to cherish them with this collection. And as for Byte Pets, we want to start with something iconic and timeless. So the sidekick characters just felt like the perfect choice. Their charm, their humor, and their loyalty makes them unforgettable, just like our pets in real life, actually.
Awesome. Can you tell us a little bit about the Bytepop brand and what you guys kind of did before?
Mm-hmm. So before with Bytepop, we actually released some NFT collection inspired by the idols in real life. So before we released Pretty Phantom and Dynamite that's inspired by BTS and Blackpink. So with Bytepop, we actually focuses more on the idol, which are human, to say the least. So there's really not much of a difference with Bytepop and Byte Pets. Both are our idols, but the difference is that one in Bytepop we focuses more on human. With Byte Pets we focus on animals because I think that animals can be our idol too. And such as this collection with the sidekicks, I think the characters that we pick that is inspired by certain movies are my idol too, because without them, I think the main character is kind of just the main character. But with the sidekicks, it become more alive. It become more lovable to the viewers. So I think that's where we're coming from.
Okay, yeah. So yeah, the first one was more human based, right?
Mm-hmm.
This one's animal based. Can you tell us a little bit more about the art in this? Was this also done by Artnish?
Mm-hmm. So in Bytepop, we currently have 11 Byte crews, including 2 artists, Artness and Uprijon. So we have a new artist, Uprijon. So Artness and Uprijon collaborated to make this stunning art. And we're sticking to our signature pop art style with vibrant colors and fun, playful, and lovely vibes, in the Sidekick collections.
Yeah, you said there were 11 people on the team. Can you tell us a little bit about the team and everyone else that's involved with it?
Yeah, we're such a big crew actually. So we all got together because of Anes actually. So we're all friends in real life, and we got together thinking about how we can make our meetups more productive, and maybe we can be more productive in the Web3 world. So I think that because we have such interest in the Web3 world, and Anes has so many experience in the Web3 and especially in the Stargaze world. That's why every time we meet up, we ask him like, are you gonna release a new collection, or what are you cooking right now? And we see his collection and we're just like, wow, you have got hands. His drawings is like so good. That's why we created Bytepop. So I think Bytepop is the creation of love, because when we got together, we talk about Bytepop and everything just makes sense actually. That's why our breakthroughs are actually called breakthroughs, because we made Bytepop together. Thanks to Anes.
Yeah, correct me if I'm wrong, but I think I remember you guys may all work together, right? Or in like the same building, something like that.
Yes, correct.
So pretty much during like lunchtime or after work at maybe a happy hour, you guys get together and think about what you can do and, you know, what kind of projects you can work on outside of work.
Yes, it's actually what we talk about 24/7. We talk about collections, we talk about what's happening in the Web3 world, we talk about upcoming collections and what we're gonna do with Bytepop, maybe something like that. So it's all we talk about.
Okay, yeah, definitely a fun project. So tell us, what do you want to do with Bytepop? What can we expect from you guys?
Okay, with Bytepop, of course, we're gonna expand and we're gonna continue to release collections of our idols and maybe you guys' idols too. So maybe in the future, we're gonna release another project too. But for now, we're gonna focus on the animal idol world. So right now, there's not much of a discussion for the future projects. But right now, I think we're gonna focus more on the animal side, the animal universe of Bytepop.
When did you guys decide to do this project? You know, how long after the previous one, or was it kind of in the works alongside the other project? Like kind of what's the background and story about the creation of this one?
Mm-hmm. So for the Bytepats, actually, because we all love animals so much, and after the previous collection, we just released Dynamite, which is like more of a boy-focused NFT, and then Pretty Phenom for a girl-focused NFT, and then we just kind of brainstorm together and like, what's something new that we can give to our community, and that's why we just come up with animals. Because in our community, in our Discord, at that time, we were talking about our pets, we were talking about our cats, our kittens, and chinchillas. Maybe we talk about I think hamsters and geckos. So from that, I think we just kind of like, why don't we just release an animal inspired NFT? And because we love animals and we see that our community love animals, and I think that this collection is something that we can love together. So I think that's how this collection just got off like, why don't we just release an animal NFT? Something like that, I think.
Yeah, something fun to do. So how many different types of animals are in there? Like, what are some other details about this?
Mm-hmm. So in Bytepats right now, we have 4 characters. So the first one is Cham, the chameleon, and he's actually inspired by the loyal and sassy sidekick from the Tangled movie, you know, the Rapunzel movie. And then second, we have Nugget. Nugget is a chicken that's actually inspired from the Moana movie. And third, we have Binky. Binky is a bold bunny that's inspired by the spirited and brave character from The Secret Life of Pets. My favorite one, actually. And lastly, we have Rex. So Rex is the rebellious rat that's inspired by the clever and charming sidekick from Ratatouille movie. So we have 4 sidekicks.
Okay, awesome. And how many kind of total number of traits and the total number of pieces in this collection?
I'm sorry, but I'm not really. I don't really know the number of traits, but I know the collection supply is 858. But the traits, I think, more than 20, if I'm not mistaken.
Okay, great. Tell us, how have you guys been interacting and growing the community?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, because I think community is really important to us. So I think that's what we focus more on.
I think you guys might have minted out. No,
Really? No, I
I don't
haven't
know.
checked our
Let me
group
see.
chat.
I'm having a look. I don't know if it's been on the. I'm having a look right now. I thought it was on there. Not yet. Okay, no, not just. Oh no, actually, yeah. I think 858
Whoa.
out of 858. Oh yeah, it looks like you guys meant about. Yeah. Well, congratulations, 100%. I missed my chance.
Thank you so much. I miss my merchants too.
Yeah. So I think it was. I think you guys had a tweet saying over or under 10 minutes, right? So we have to find out the exact time to see what was correct. But yeah, I guess you can go ahead and start trading right now while we're on the space. Congratulations on the very fast mint out.
Thank you so much. I'm looking at our group chat right now and it's going crazy. I can't keep up.
Yeah, no, yeah. I mean, I'm having a look right now. All of the pieces look kind of psychedelic. Was there any artistic inspiration behind these?
For the art, I think that Agnes and Oprijon is listening more to our input. So because we love the movies that I mentioned, the Tangled movie, Moana movie, The Secret Life of Pets, and Ratatouille, I think they're just kind of listening to our input and how we want the NFT or the characters to portray, how we can show our audience maybe how clever the chameleon is and how cheeky the chicken, and maybe how the bunny can be so bold and while being cute at the same time. So our focus is more about how one NFT can portray so many characters. That's how we come up with the characters actually.
What was so was there any like discussions about like leaving people off? You said there's 4 main characters, right? How many did you guys maybe start with, and did you have to narrow it down to 4?
We started with, I think, more than 10, around 10 or 15-ish. So we have to narrow it down to 4 because if we have to, each Byte crew have their own favorite sidekicks, right, in the movie and maybe in some TV shows, but we have to narrow it down to 4 to our favorites that we have to choose. It's kind of hard, but I think these 4 are the best ones.
Yeah. I think I'm a little partial to the gecko or the rabbit. Do you have any favorite ones?
My favorite is the rabbit, hands down.
Awesome. Let's go ahead and get any questions or comments from the community up here. If you guys have any questions or comments, please request to speak and we will get you up here. If you also just minted one of these sidekicks, feel free to come up and tell us what you got. You can also leave a comment in the thread and we will get to you. So how long does the entire project take from, conception to mint?
I think it took more or less about 3 months, 3 to 4 months, because as I said before, the original sidekicks crew is actually more than 10, so we have to narrow down to 4, and we have to think about the concept and how we want to portray the characters, how we want to do the art style, and how we want to go about this collection. And I think that the discussion is more about how we want our community to see the collection. So it's not about just releasing and releasing. So we want to have the perfect concept so that our community can enjoy it as much as we did.
And how did you guys choose the sizing of the collection? Like it's a relatively kind of small size, right?
So actually, we just kind of think that 858 is a pretty number. So there's not really a backstory behind it. So I think 858 is such a pretty number, and our whitelist price is 0.5 item and public price is 0.8. So I think that's how we go around about the supply. But I'm so sorry to say, but there's no backstory for it because I think that we just think that it's a pretty number.
No, that's a good enough story for me. Yeah, if it looks good, if it sounds good, then just go with it. It's a good reason event in my book. And I see you guys, it looks like you guys just updated the trading time to start in 10 minutes. So everyone can hop on that.
Yeah, for sure.
What was the most challenging thing about getting this collection up?
The most challenging thing, think, I think is choosing the sidekicks, because there's so many sidekicks right now, in the movies that we love, and so many characters that we love so much that we hold dear in our hearts. That's maybe so. Maybe we just choose the four most lovable sidekicks to us, and I think that the discussion about the sidekicks and how we want to portray is the most difficult one, because we want this to be perfect, because we don't want to release something that's not dear in our hearts, and we don't want to release something that's not that we didn't give our all into. So that's why I think that choosing the four main characters and how we want to portray it is the most challenging one.
And is there going to be anything kind of related to the Bytepop collection with the Byte pets? Like, a Bytepop idol can have a Byte pet as as a pet or a companion.
Mm-hmm. We actually thought about that, and we were just talking about it briefly, that we want to release something like the idol sidekick, so that the sidekick can be what do you call it, like collaborated with the Bytepop idols. So I think that's in the store for us in the future, maybe, but it's just in this discussion right now.
Okay, got it. Well, yeah, these are looking pretty amazing, and I'm very happy you guys were able to mint it out in such a very, very quick fashion. I want to go ahead and invite anyone else who would like to speak. I think there's an action where you can stake these in a DAO, right?
Yeah, so actually we have utility that you can stake this in DAO, and then you can stake this also in PLS staking. So we have that staking place that you can do to stake your NFT, and we also have another utility, and maybe we can have a giveaway every week, and then we can do rumbles with free NFTs at the same price, and earn some Bytepop.
Awesome. What about any type of collaborations you guys have worked on or working with? Do you guys have any best friends in the Stargaze ecosystem?
Yeah. So actually, in this collection, we actually have some subtraits that our team, Anes and Uprijon, made for our friend Fortunate Few. Actually, so if you have some subtraits and that you have in your NFT, you can actually join their Discord channel. So our friend Fortunate Few just lent us the subtraits and we made them. So anyone who has the subtraits can join their Discord channel.
Okay, awesome. I think I'm good. Anything that I may have missed about this project? I really like the textures of it. I can see that there's been a lot of effort that's put into the art and the selection. When you guys generated these, how many did you originally generate, and what was the process to narrow these down like?
Yeah, with the generate, I think that we want this to have a story, so we don't generate it just randomly. But I think that with its generate, the NFT can have a story to tell, so it's not just random and it doesn't have a story behind it. So I think that when we generated it, we just want to make sure that every NFT has the perfect combination and the perfect collaboration with each traits, so that the holders can see the story behind the NFT. So it's not just randomly put together or just randomly collaborated with each other, so that the traits maybe not go well with each other. So we have to make sure that the traits actually go well with each other and tells a story that we want the holders to know.
Okay, awesome. And I think, you guys already talked about what you may want to do in the future, with the community and in the Discords and the Rumbles, right? Mm-hmm. And you want to kind of release a couple more collections in the future. You don't really know what the theme behind them will be, but you guys are just wanting to have fun, right? And the whole idea behind your projects is just to do something fun with the people you know, and hopefully people will reciprocate and come along.
Yes, exactly. So the most important part is actually having fun, right?
Yeah, and you guys have been having fun, right? How many active members would you say is in your community?
We have so many actually. So I don't think I can number it down, but I think more than 20 or something because uh, we actually live in different time zones, right? So when we're active and said maybe some of our friends are not as active at that time, so we're just kind of like chatting through the different time zones.
Are you guys still talking a lot about K-pop and your favorite idols, or have you guys shifted into other things?
No, definitely. We still talk about our K-pop idols and because we see our idols as not just K-pop, and I think that we see our idols as maybe like anything really, just like this Byte Pets that if we see our idols as the characters in the movie, then maybe we talk about that. We just talk about anything really.
Yeah, you guys are just good friends. All right, guys, I want to go ahead and give everyone another opportunity to come up and ask any questions or give us any comments for Bytepop or Stargaze. Please request to speak, and we'll get you guys answered. We got a little quiet bunch today. Is there anything I may have missed that you want to mention about the project? Anything else about the team? You said there's 11 people, right? You guys are mostly working together. Who are the community managers?
Yes, our community manager is Isuya, and he's quite a character. I love him, but he's actually the most vocal out of all of us, and he's the more opinionated out of all of us. So I think that we cherish his opinion so much, and he just actually recently got sick, so he can't talk much right now. So get well soon, Isuya.
Yeah, get well soon. Well, the perfect get well soon gift is a quick mint out and a very, very quick trade. So I think he's probably gonna feel a lot better here pretty soon. All right, guys. Well, this may be a pretty quick space here. I don't know if I have any more questions for you guys. Do you have any questions for Stargaze?
No. For Stargaze, I'm just curious what Stargaze gonna release. Like their what's next for Stargaze? I think we're all wondering.
Stargaze will be so V2 just launched, and this may be a good opportunity as well for you guys if you're interested in changing the listing token to another asset like Atom or USDC or TIA or Osmo. For the marketplace. That'll be coming probably within the next 24 to 48 hours. Hate putting timelines on things, but it's very quick. Tiered whitelists will be coming out very, 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 very soon, as well as a burn to mint function. That's kind of an internal update we're calling Launchpad V2, even though there have been plenty of updates to Launchpad. Mainly due to our Launchpad developer, Sirkin. So this is a great opportunity to call out Sirkin, Stardy, and Brady, who help all of our projects launch and organize these spaces and help you guys be as successful as possible.
What a nice update. That's actually such a creative way. I think our Byte crew is kind of interested in.
Yeah, would love. I mean, you guys clearly didn't need a tiered whitelist for this one because one tier was clearly sufficient. But it's a it's a nice way to reward different groups of people with different prices. I'm not 100% sure if the minting would be possible in different tokens at different tiers. That may be a future update. But yeah, it'll also allow the Merkle tree whitelist to be added to it. So, each whitelist could be 400, 500,000 people. So it's a fun update we're working on. All right, guys, I'm going to give one last call here before we call the space here. But it looks like trading has opened for Bytepop. So, congratulations again, guys. And it looks like there are more than a handful, about 10 or so already listed and trading. So yeah, I'll let you guys go ahead and get back to your community. Congratulations again on the quick mint out, and hope to see you guys back here again soon.
Thank you so much, Ruan. Thank you, everyone. Have a good one.
Thanks. Have a good one. Bye.